Hi, how y'all doing today? Saturday the 26th, 2022. So, it was a different day today. The sky was beautiful. I watched them do the contrails, chemtrails, whatever, all over the sky this morning, though, here in Ontario. And after that, I suppose it was afternoon, I decided I would go for a drive, and I went and seen my youngest sister. Because it's Saturday, and I knew she wouldn't be working. Well, I was hoping anyway. She has her own company. She's a house cleaner. What's it called? Maids of Honor. So yeah, plug out to Vanessa, Maids of Honor here in Muskoka. If you're looking for a housekeeper, she's one of the best. Years of experience, like 30 years. So it was interesting. We were up there. I just stopped in for a visit, right? I had no motives, ulterior motives or anything. And she finished cleaning up my mother's apartment after she passed. And she was showing me boxes that she had stuff in and everything. And she had a couple of bags of clothes we went through because she was going through her clothes and she wanted to give some of her clothes away. So I got some new clothes, which is nice. I always appreciate new clothes, right? New to me. That's groovy. So yeah. And as we were opening the boxes and talking about looking at photo albums, and I was telling her who the great aunts were and stuff like that, a strong smell of lilacs came through the air. You know the purple flowers? They're in the spring. You get bushes. When some are purple, or like violet, I suppose, mauve, and then pink and white. I love the smell of lilacs. And I was like, you got lilacs in here or something? And she's like, no, what's that? And I told her, and she goes, I can smell it too. She said, maybe it's the box, because it was a bunch of old stuff from my great aunt, my grandmother, my mother. I stuck my head right in the box. I was like, no, it was just musty smelling, like old stuff, papers and all that. So I thought about it, and all of my ancestors, the ones I just mentioned, all like lilacs, and I've always loved them. They're so pretty, and they smell so good. In the springtime, you can smell when the breeze blows, they go through the air, right? It's a beautiful smell. So my spiritual self told me my ancestors were there because they like those smells, that smell too. It was a very definite smell. You can't miss it, right? So yeah, it was cool. And so we chatted and chatted and chatted, and I was standing out back of her unit having a cigarette, and I looked up into the sky and I seen this thing going past. And I thought, it looks like a plane, but it's not a plane. I was like, Vanessa, come here, look at this. And she's like, oh, the sun's in my eyes, right? And I was like, what's that? She goes, I don't know, it doesn't look like a plane. I said, no, it doesn't, does it? So I ended my visit. I was there for a couple of hours. It was lovely. I got to see my brother's dogs, which now my sister has, because my brother passed in 2020, mysteriously. He was 52? Couple days after my birthday, couple days before his. It was sad. So yeah, but this is what happens in life, right? So I get home and I notice I'm watching one of the YouTubers I subscribe to, Gina Hill Calvin, something like that. I know, Calvin Hill, something like that, right? She documents everything from the live webcams, and it was the SpaceX Dragon rocket, right? That Elon Musk, I always call him Elon Musk put up into the sky today, right? Did a couple orbits of Earth and then landed. So yay, that was a first for me. Go figure, right? Quite the synchronicity. I look at my clock when I get home. Guess what time it is? 4:44, right? Repeating numbers all day, every day, right? Yeah. So by and by, it was a good day today. I really loved my little sister. I got to talk to my nephew too and two of his friends. And of course, if you know me, I spoke truth. The Creator speaks through me, right? And I told them all about the satanic cult, right? And not all about it, but what I could get out. You know what I mean? And they were fine young men. They sat and listened. They were all but 14, I believe. I think they said. Right? Yes. So, and unvaccinated. So, it's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Yeah. It gives me hope. It does, in the younger generation. Especially when they'll sit around and listen to me talk. And it was nice because one of the young lads, his grandfather, talks the same way. He's like, you need to meet my grandpa. He talks the same way you do. He showed me a picture of him and everything. He's a biker, right? He's got long hair. He was a handsome man. I'd meet them. I meet anybody. I like people. I love people. As long as they're good men and womankind. You know? Yeah. So, I just wanted to get on here, tell you about my day today. Yes. I want you to have a wonderful night. If you want to have good dreams, think about happy things before you go to sleep. Nothing else. No troubles, no worries. Just happy. What you want to think about. Like what you'd like to bring into your life. It's a good way to manifest and get dreams about how to attain that stuff. Okay? Scientists. Well, the spiritual people, I remember reading about it, hearing about it all the time when I was younger. That's how they figured mathematical questions out and stuff like that. Is they'd sleep on it. Literally. Think about it before you go to sleep. Wash all the other thoughts out of your mind and just concentrate on your question. Okay? And what you want to manifest. Alright. I love you all to consciousness. Have a good night. Bye.